Sam.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Wait. Hello, everyone. Welcome to VGcritic's Opinionated Gamers. This week, I'm joined by Erik and Sam.
Hello.
We're going to be debating Mario Odyssey. Now, Mario Odyssey is just about like every other Mario game, except you lose your cap at the beginning because you get knocked out by Bowser, who steals Princess Peach, and then you get your cap replaced by this dude named Cappy. And he's your cat for the rest of the game. You can throw him. You can possess other people. Lots of theories about how Mario died in that. You fight the Brutals, which are bunnies, instead of anything I'm going to do with Bowser till the end. Erik, you are on the con side. Sam, you're on the pro side. We're going to open it up 1 minute each.
Wait. I'm on the con side, but I love this game. I just want to preface that, before we get started. I am pointing out cons, but I am not anti-Super Mario Odyssey. I think it's one of the greatest games that's ever been made. Okay.
He's also not anti-Majora's Mask. So now
I am a little bit. Okay, I like that game, but
so I'm gonna give Erik, who has the harder job, I'm gonna give him the first minute, and then I'll give Sam a minute, and then what we'll do is we'll just you'll rebuttal from there. All right, Erik.
Good luck.
1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. Go.
All right. Super Mario Odyssey is a fantastic game. Let's not even I don't even think we need to debate that. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. A couple of cons that I have with it. The motion controls I felt were a little wonky. They weren't bad. I mean, throw on your cap and you can shake it and you can do cool things. But every once in a while, that 360 throw, I would try to do it and it would just throw my hat. It wasn't consistent enough. And the fact that half of the time you're playing with this system with the controls attached, then all of those motion controls are worthless. And that was kind of a poor design. I think Nintendo was like, hey, we want you to play with them off. But a lot of the times, if I'm taking this on the go and I'm on the bus, I'm not going to – your kickstand's pretty much garbage. So I'm not going to put it out on, the bus and play with detached Joy-Cons. And so all those motion controls are lost, which is a huge con for me on that. That's really one of my biggest cons. Over and over and over again, they're beating the action guide in our head. By this point,
all right, good job, Erik. That was a minute. That was that was 1 minute. All right, Sam, you have a minute. Go.
Okay. This game has a lot of pros, but I'm gonna just stick with the basics. The game itself is beautiful. Graphics are beautiful.
I said let's not argue that. Sorry.
Fight me. Okay. And then all the other different areas you can go to are amazing, and I like how they're all different and fun to go to.
Except for the Food Kingdom.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. The Food Kingdom sucks.
Stop rebuttaling him.
And then the moons, those are fun to find them. Some of them can be too easy, some of them can be too hard, but overall they are fun to do. And the biggest pro of them all, Peach, because she is hot in this game. You cannot argue against me on that.
No, can't argue against you. There's a lot I can't argue against you on. Are we ready for this part?
You have 20 seconds left.
That's it.
Whoa. I swear you cut me short.
I did not. I swear on my life.
I just cut myself short, so.
There's no way.
Okay, well, 8 minutes on the clock. Erik, you can go ahead and start rebuttaling him now.
Okay, I'm not even going to because, yes, this is the most beautiful Mario game that's ever been created.
Peach is the most beautiful Peach that's ever been created.
And that's a fact, too. She was dang good looking in this game. I used to be Team Daisy all the way. I'm switching over to Team Peach because
he's
just
switching over.
Game.
Switch.
Switch.
Okay. Some of the worlds were incredibly creative. Yes. Some of them, not so much. The Water Kingdom, it's clunky. The swimming isn't great in it. The controls are rough in that. I didn't love it felt slow. I just wanted, I swam so slow. I felt so slow in that kingdom. And the Food Kingdom is honestly the ugliest.
Well, I mean, I agree with that. The Food Kingdom is fun. But with being original with maps, sometimes it isn't easy. Like with water, yes, there are a bunch of stuff you can be original with. But with a Mario game where it's just the basics of water, it's hard to be original with that because a lot of the sea creatures and not deep areas are very similar to themselves. And I get where you're coming from with the controls in the water area, but there's not a lot you can really do about that when you're in water and you're dressed in a full outfit. You're going to be slow either way.
I don't think it has anything to do with the outfit. I feel like he just swam
The swimming in this game is definitely different than in Mario 64.
Well,
or
let's just look at
bad.
this. Look at Mario right there. Okay, do you see how short he is?
Physics has nothing to do with Mario and never has had anything to do with Mario. Like
That's true.
But
Mario
that's just a theory.
has like blown physics and principles of gravity out of the water for years. So like they could have made him swim faster. The swimming control sucked. Like why? Like I think at this point in Nintendo history, we should at least be able to press a button down and be able to keep swimming in a direction. The fact that I have to press up and down and go, like, it's clunky. When will Nintendo figure out swim controls? I thought that there were some token kingdoms that were really cool looking, but also kind of a waste. Like, I will not dispute that the dragon, when you're battling the dragon with Bowser, like, that was cool. And you also, and like, most of us who played probably were like, holy, like, I took a screenshot of it because I was like, Bowser's on an effing dragon. Like, that's so cool. But that kingdom is fairly garbage. Like, there wasn't much creativeness to it.
Yeah, I can agree with that, because with a map like that, there is so much they could have done with it, and they didn't take full advantage of that. I think
total there's 12 stars on it, like, in total when you go back to it. Like,
not even.
That kingdom could have been cool.
Yeah.
After you open up the moon, there's 6, and then I think there's 6 more when you open up the moon block.
Yeah. I think they spent most of the time on that level, though, is being creative with the dragon. And once they got the dragon, I think they got a little lazy with the level itself. But, I mean, I think the dragon itself makes up for that.
It does.
laziness.
And, like, the dragon was cool.
Yeah.
And, like, that was a fun chat. That was a change of pace.
Yeah.
And there's lots of good changes of pace in this game. But I think I have a hard time with, like, and I get that Nintendo wanted to make it accessible to everyone. So, and Mario games have never been hard. I love that they finally added co-op to this game, but it's too darn easy. This game is so like, it's already easy enough. I wish if we had gone into co-op mode, it would have made it a little more challenging. It almost makes it too, like, too simple.
Thrown the Ouija in there. I mean, that's weird.
I don't mind that there's not a second player. Like, controlling Cappy's kind of fun.
Oh, Cappy's really cool.
Like, that's a fun co-op mode, but I feel like I can go into a boss battle. Like, me and Cam played through co-op, and we did the first, like, 4 worlds in under, like, 10 minutes.
It was a half hour.
We did a half hour and we did the first 4 worlds, right?
Yeah.
But we did 1 world in, like, under 8 minutes.
Yes.
Things like we were flying because the bosses become way too easy because all the Cappy character has to do is just fly up and hit them because they can control it whenever they want, which I don't have a problem with, but make me hit them more than 3 times when I'm in co-op. Yeah. Change up the game. You can't. We've already proven you can change up the game by adding assist mode, which is awesome because now my daughter can play, and she's 5 and she can play through with assist mode. But like if we can change the game with assist mode, why can't we change it to make it a little bit harder with co-op?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from there, but yes, that is a con to co-op, but overall co-op was a great aspect to add to the game. The fact that it's so big on its own and just adding that co-op to it, and it's nice not having to worry about having to use the hat all the time because sometimes that can throw you off, because in past Mario games you were used to just going and jumping on people's heads, and with them adding the hat in, it gives another way to attack, but also it can distract you in some ways. Like when my first playthrough of the game when I was playing.
Thanks for that, Con.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I got your back. But when I first played the game, yeah, I know I'm kind of switching to cons here. That's my bad. But yeah, Cappy did get distracting. But overall, Cappy was fun to play as, and he was fun to add to the game. So you weren't just Mario.
No, I like adding Cappy. Yeah. Like,
and let's be real,
the things they added to this game were great. And again, I'm switching to pro there. The things they added to the game, but they didn't make it any like I love that they added co-op, but it wasn't challenging. And they added the changing feature. That's cool. I'm geared up for more DLCs. I want more. Like,
this game made you want more through it. Like, adding the new costumes for Mario was awesome to me.
I felt it was too easy, and now I want more. And I would pay for DLCs. I almost Super Mario 64 took me a long time to beat. And it's not hard, but it took time. This game I got through it in a day. Like, I know people that got through it in less than a day. I was working, so it was a day and a half. I felt it was almost too easy in the long run.
Sometimes
I wanted more challenge.
Yeah. Sometimes about a game, though, especially with this game, yeah, it was easy and you could speed run it super fast. But at the same time, if you take time to go through the levels, there's so much in each level that you can discover in it.
Well, they had 900 moons or whatever, 800 something moons. That's great, but
it's like 882 or something.
But there's too many easy ones.
Yeah.
Like to run up to a hill and do a ground pound and a moon pops out. That made the game way too easy for me.
Yeah.
That I don't have to. I'm not forced to think and do a challenge. I just, hey, that's glowing over there.
Because
hey,
a lot
look,
of
that's glowing. I
people
throw the hat on it and hold it there.
A lot of people did run through the levels and just saw the first moons they saw and just went and got them and they were able to leave.
You don't even have to battle the boss on the Water Kingdom. I mean, I didn't do it till after I beat the game.
I don't think you have to battle the boss on any kingdom except the first one.
That's probably true.
True, yeah. Switching gears a little bit.
Switching gears,
just to rebuttal your control argument. I understand your frustration with it, and it can get irritating, but in the long run, it doesn't affect the actual gameplay itself. Yeah, sometimes it can suck not having that extra detaching the controllers and be able to flick the controller so the hat will automatically target things. That's not necessarily important to the actual game itself, so you can get around that easily. But I still see your frustration.
Yeah, but I got frustrated, like wanting to like shaking this, and it's not doing what I need it to.
Where'd the hot picture of Peach go?
This is my. It's there. I'll turn it back on. This is my. There's. That's the one of her being kidnapped. That's one. I think that one's super attractive.
I love watching people get kidnapped.
So she's good looking, but I just felt like this attached mode is one of the most primary ways I play.
Yeah.
And I felt
and
like
time.
the controls
That's 8 minutes. Wrap it up.
limited that. Because I was so forced to do motion controls, I was limited to playing. I don't like to play Odyssey like this, but this is the bulk majority of the way I play.
Yeah, it is easiest to play with them attached, but you don't need all those motion controls to get through the game. And
All right. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Time's up.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to give 1 minute for closing statements. We're going to start with Sam, actually, because it sounded like he had something important to say. Sam, 1 minute on the clock, and go.
Well, I already forgot the important thing to say, so I'm just going to forget about that. But overall, we can all agree that this game is fantastic, and props to Erik for coming up with the cons he did. But in the end, this game's amazing. The maps are great. Playing with Cappy, being able to possess other people's body is awesome. It's fun being able to possess people. That may sound terrible, but it's freaking awesome. And that's all I have to say to close.
All right, Erik, 1 minute on the clock. Go.
All right. I like playing in attached mode. Super Mario Odyssey is really difficult to play in attached mode. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. Impossible. I think it's too easy. I wanted a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe a hard mode. Come out with a Zelda DLC like they added hard mode to Breath of the Wild. I would love a hard mode.
Master mode
on Mario 64. Take away all the easy moves or moons and just give me hard ones and add some more ones. Co-op is way too easy. I love co-op. Let's add it, but let's make it more of a challenge. Give me something to actually, something make it hard. And this isn't a con. Like, it's a kind of a con, but they gave me a taste of like retro things. They gave me the N64 cap. They gave me Waluigi. They gave me the going to the Mushroom Kingdom. I wanted more back to the old games. Like, I love New Donk City, and you're like, oh, it's Donkey Kong, it's Pauline, and I wanted more of it. Like, I wanted to bring in Delfino. I think there's so many worlds that they could go to.
Thanks, Erik.
There's just so much about this game that we can go on and on and on about.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a great game. I recommend you play it. Click a link down in the description to buy a Switch and Mario Odyssey.
Can I just throw out one thing?
Yeah.
I wanted to go with Delfino, but how cool do you think of all the the Nintendo universes that they have already created, like that are in Mario Kart? So Mario's already been there. Like, I would like to go to the Woohoo Island, but in Odyssey.
Yeah.
Right? And like find Power Moons in Woohoo Island. And you meet me characters there or something. Like,
awesome.
There's some cool options that I think they could have explored. Maybe some DLCs.
I think they might in DLCs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in DLCs they're going to release a lot.
Of these.
Yeah.
This game is perfect for it.
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to One on One with Fact Checker. This week's Fact Checker is TJ.
Hey, guys.
He fact-checked all the facts that they said, and he's going to call them out on their crap. So, TJ, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to start with the cons first for Erik, okay? Erik mentioned that the Switch is not usable on like a bus or a vehicle. Erik does not ride the bus. Pretty secure one. He said half the time playing with system attached, the motion controls are lost. The motion controls are not actually lost. The motion controls have button substitutes, but the button substitutes do suck. The motion controls are wonky. Well, that's because you're flying a hat. He said Mario has blown physics. Mario has blown physics. Sure hope not. Okay. Pros. Sam said it was beautiful. Have you seen the people's faces? Look at them. They're pretty ugly.
Would not date.
Would not smash at all. Sam said the worlds are, quote, different and amazing and all fun. And then later on in the video said the Water Kingdom sucked and the Food Kingdom was disgusting and would not play again. He said the moons are fun, easy, and hard, aka a good medium. He also said Peach is hot. Wrong. She's Data. She's a video game character. And that is it.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching one-on-one fact check time. We will see you guys next week on the Opinionated Gamers. See
Love
ya.
ya.
Thanks for watching! Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Links in the description down below.
See ya.
There was very big grape undertones throughout the whole thing.
There's lots of grape. A whole village of grapes.